Las Vegas UFC Apex Saturday night, a setting already known for high-intensity fights and unpredictable moments. But this time, the spotlight wasn't on a traditional UFC prospect or seasoned MMA fighter. Instead, all eyes turned toward a former NFL quarterback, Johnny Manziel, stepping into an entirely different kind of arena, carrying with him a past defined by football glory and a future that suddenly looked far less predictable. Johnny Manziel made his MMA debut on Saturday night at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, and what unfolded inside the cage quickly became one of the most talked about moments of the evening. Standing across from him was social media influencer Bob Menery, a matchup that already had fans curious, skeptical, and fully locked in for what might happen when two completely different worlds collided inside the cage. From the opening moments, Johnny Manziel showed he wasn't there just for appearance. The pace shifted quickly as he closed distance, engaging with confidence that reflected his competitive background. The 2012 Heisman Trophy winner landed some kicks to the body and scored a takedown before moving to full mount and landing some hard strikes, controlling the moment with surprising composure for a debut performance. Bob Menery had little room to recover as the pressure kept building. The sequence unfolded fast, almost overwhelming in its intensity, as Johnny Manziel maintained dominant position and continued his ground and pound offense. The referee watched closely as the action escalated inside the UFC Apex cage, where every second felt heavier than the last. With 44 seconds remaining in the opening round, the fight reached its conclusion. The referee stepped in, stopping the contest as Johnny Manziel secured a first-round TKO victory over Bob Menery. In a matter of moments, the debut had ended, decisive, clean, and unforgettable. In the background, UFC President Dana White was heard laughing hysterically throughout Manziel's short fight against Menery, reacting in real time to the unusual and unexpected nature of the bout taking place inside the UFC Apex. For Johnny Manziel, this moment marked yet another chapter in a career that has never followed a conventional path. Once a first-round pick in the 2014 NFL draft by the Cleveland Browns, expectations were sky-high from the beginning. But his NFL journey was short-lived, lasting just 2 years in the league before being cut in 2016. Over that span, he finished his brief career with 1,675 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions in 15 appearances. From football stadiums filled with roaring crowds to a different kind of spotlight inside an MMA cage, Manziel's transition into this moment was already unexpected. Yet despite the successful MMA debut and the decisive win, he made it clear afterward that this likely wouldn't become a long-term pursuit. "This was good enough for one time," he said per ESPN. And just like that, what began as a surprising crossover event ended with an even more surprising conclusion. A former NFL star stepping into the cage, winning in dominant fashion, and then seemingly walking away from the sport as quickly as he entered it.